I have here a cadastral plan of the layout of parts of a city, and I've coloured some of the allotments different colours. What I wanted to show you is that if you select one of my coloured swabs and pick properties, you can see that any object that you put into a drawing has an identifier. This one is 1208, and we can associate user data, numeric user data, with it. And under the selection menu, you can select by some of these characteristics. You can select by identifier, by user data. If we'd put some text on top of each individual allotment, maybe a street number or something like that, we could select by it, or we could just select whatever's on the current layer. And let's do that to start with. So we can go current layer, and one object is selected, and you see what happened. We zoomed in on those green patches. So if we change the current layer from green to, say, red, and we made that current, would have been a lot easier to, of course, done that through the drop-down menu item here, and did the same thing. We said select current layer, 8 objects are selected, and now those red objects are selected. So that tool, that select tool, is really very useful. If we pick select by identifier, I can type, this one was 12080, and we can OK it. And one object is selected, and we zoom in on it. So if you had a unique identifier for every owner of a property in the city area, you could find it extremely easily. So do experiment with these different ways of selecting objects. Any part of the drawing can have an identifier associated with it, and you can, as we will develop later, hook that information to an external database. But clearly the select drop-down menu's got some quite powerful tools.